Ahoy there, fellow adventurers of the unknown. Welcome aboard our journey into the mystifying tale of the Mary Celeste. Today, we're embarking on an unforgettable deep-sea exploration to uncover the secrets of this enigmatic ship that has puzzled humanity for over a century. Our tale begins in the year 1872, an era when the world was still a vast, uncharted mystery, much like the boundless ocean itself. Out in the heart of the Atlantic, off the Azores Islands, an American-registered merchant brigantine was discovered, a ghostly silhouette drifting aimlessly. This ship, born as the Amazon in Nova Scotia's shipyards in 1861, would soon transform into the Mary Celeste, taking its place in maritime history. But it was the ill-fated voyage of 1872 that would etch the Mary Celeste's name into legend. At the helm of this mysterious ship was Captain Benjamin Spooner Briggs, a devout Christian and esteemed mariner. Accompanying him on this fateful journey were his wife and their infant daughter, while their school-age son remained in the care of his grandmother. As the Mary Celeste prepared to set sail from New York, little did anyone know that her destiny would intertwine with another ship, the Canadian brigantine Dei Gratia, bound for Genoa. Two ships, two destinies, both veering into an extraordinary encounter with the inexplicable. Imagine this: an eerie day, the Atlantic's waves in turmoil, and there, in the distance, the Mary Celeste sails erratically. The keen-eyed crew of the Dei Gratia spot her and draw closer, unraveling the beginning of a spine-tingling mystery. They board the Mary Celeste, only to be greeted by a sight that sends shivers down their spines. She is entirely abandoned, her crew having disappeared without a trace. With a mix of bravery and trepidation, the crew of the Dei Gratia steps aboard the eerie vessel. The scenes that greet them are straight from a horror story. The sails partially set, rigging in disarray, and a sealed main hatch with the fore and lazarette hatches wide open. The lifeboat, which should have been there, is absent, and a touch of water has found its way into the ship's hold. What's more, the ship's log reveals the bone-chilling fact that the Mary Celeste had been abandoned 9 days prior, off the Azores. Yet, here's the heart of the enigma. No signs of violence, no hint of fire, just evidence pointing to an orderly departure via the missing lifeboat. But mysteriously, the crew's personal effects, including the captain's vital navigation instruments and most of the ship's papers, had vanished into thin air. The Mary Celeste had unveiled an eerie conundrum that left more questions than answers. This nautical puzzle was reminiscent of a suspense novel, and it led to the historic Gibraltar salvage hearings. The stage was set for the Gibraltar salvage hearings of 1872-1873, where Sir James Cochrane, a seasoned figure, took the lead, and Frederick Solly Flood, the Attorney General of Gibraltar, became the conductor of this bewildering orchestra. Flood held a belief that a crime had taken place on the Mary Celeste, hiding behind the inexplicable vanishing act of her crew. It was during these riveting hearings that a treasure trove of evidence was unveiled. Mysterious cuts on the ship's bow, a vial of inexplicable sewing machine oil, possible blood stains, and evidence hinting at deliberate damage, each piece of the puzzle pointing in different directions. But the elusive proof of a crime remained hidden. The Dei Gratia's crew, once under suspicion, emerged with their innocence intact after scientific analysis debunked the supposed bloodstains. The Gibraltar hearings were a stage for a mesmerizing array of theories. Mutiny, murder, and even the idea of a crew conspiracy to share salvage profits danced in the spotlight. Some ventured into the realm of the supernatural, speculating about waterspouts or cargo explosions as explanations for the crew's perplexing departure. But hold on to your hats, because the curtains of the Gibraltar hearings never dropped to unveil the ultimate truth. The Mary Celeste remained an enigma, a ghost ship that sailed into the pages of history, concealing the secrets of its vanished crew beneath the depths of the Atlantic. Following the Gibraltar hearings, the Mary Celeste set sail from Genoa, Italy, on June 26, 1873. However, a shroud of negative publicity and the haunting mystery that clung to her like a specter rendered her an unwelcome visitor in the world's ports. In February 1874, a consortium owning the ship made the painful decision to sell her at a substantial loss to a group of New York businessmen. Under this new ownership, the Mary Celeste embarked on voyages primarily in the West Indian and Indian Ocean routes, often navigating through treacherous financial waters. But the Mary Celeste's tale was far from over. In February 1880, the ship changed hands once more, this time falling into the possession of a partnership of Bostonians, with Wesley Gove at the helm. New captains took command of the vessel during these years, but the specifics of their journeys have been lost to time. And then, in November 1884, Captain Gilman C. Parker took the reins of the Mary Celeste. Little did anyone know that a sinister conspiracy was afoot. Parker and a group of Boston shippers concocted a scheme to commit insurance fraud. They loaded the ship with low-value cargo, but misrepresented it as valuable, insuring it for a considerable sum. The grand finale took place on December 16, 1884. Captain Parker, now an accomplice in this dark plan, intentionally ran the Mary Celeste aground on the perilous Rocheleau Bank Reef near Port-au-Prince, Haiti, sealing her fate. The conspirators' plot eventually unraveled. An investigation exposed the insurance fraud, leading to a trial in Boston in July 1885. Captain Parker faced charges of willfully casting away the ship, an offense carrying the death penalty. His fate hung in the balance. However, the conspiracy case concluded with a hung jury, and the charges were dropped after the defendants returned the ill-gotten insurance money. The Mary Celeste is more than a tale. It's a legend. Her story refuses to be confined to the pages of history, echoing through time in various adaptations. Radio plays, novels, films, and documentaries have been inspired by her mysteries. Yet, despite all endeavors, she remains an unsolved enigma, a puzzle lost in the boundless depths of the Atlantic. The Mary Celeste, with her shroud of mystique, stands as a symbol of unexplained abandonment, a timeless riddle that continues to captivate the imaginations of generations. Thank you for embarking on this extraordinary journey through the story of the Mary Celeste. If you've enjoyed our voyage into history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Until our next adventure, may you continue to explore the uncharted waters of the world's most captivating mysteries.